Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I am always happy to receive you here with me, guys. So, today I would like to continue sharing my shifts and the difference that I see every single day with my identity shift journey and core belief transformation. So, I am still doing the same exercises every single day, the positive affirmations, voice recording in the morning, in before sleeping as well, and also my new ritual of self love, which I hug myself before sleeping and I say all the good stuff to myself. How I love myself, how proud I am, and how I respect myself, and I continue with positive affirmations, and I am more concentrated on abundance and self-love when it comes to this phase of my journey. And so I wanted to share with you guys something. So here's it. I had a I would not say a step back, but like a minor problem when it comes to my money. So I have this account, and there's a small issue. I couldn't access money on my account for a long time, and I tried everything, and I have to go to my bank and we have to do some procedures, etc. And I have been doing all those things, and I was angry about it and frustrated because I have limited like money at the moment that I can use, and I was hoping to get access to all my money so I can do all the things I desire to do. And there's no solutions that I can see of at the moment. And the only solution is to wait until the end of the year so I can have access to my accounts, because I don't want to bother you with the details. Nothing major, just I have to wait until something is done at the end of the year, and then I'll have full access to my money. And I was so worried about it, like how I'm gonna live until the end of the year, etc. And yeah, today I was, like so angry, and I started yelling all the things that I feel and my emotions, like how this is unfair. I need my money now. I'm not gonna, like wait until the end of the year, because my money is in an international account. And in order for me to get it in my national account, there is a procedure. And there was, just a small something administrative that I have to do, and it's not working in order for me to get the access to my international accounts. That's the full story. And after like lashing out and saying all the things that I feel and I think and how this is unfair, etc., afterwards I was like, hmm, you know what? I do have some savings, and I did some calculations, and it turns out that I actually can live on my savings until the end of the year. And the funny part is, I never had this idea before. Like all this time, it's like 3 months or 2 months now that I have this issue. And I never, never, never thought about it. And it's actually an obvious solution. But the reason why I didn't see it, because I was like, I need a lot of money. I need to do this and that, etc. That's why I was like, no, that money will not be sufficient for me. But I don't know, something happened. The shift happened when it comes to my relationship with money, abundance, and how I view my current situation. And somehow now I feel like the money that I have is actually more than sufficient in order to live comfortably until the end of the year. And that was amazing. And I do believe that is has a correlation to all the work that I'm doing, the self-love journey, the identity shift, and my core belief transformation when it comes to abundance and money and financial situation. I do think there is like a strong correlation with all this. And because of all my continuous work and all the things that I'm doing, something happened within me and changed my perspective when it comes to money, that actually I don't need to do all those extra things. I don't need to go like so big and go to that trip, or like do this, or like buy the expensive bag, or like expensive perfume, or like expensive makeup, sorry. in order for me to feel good and be happy. I was like, maybe there is a blessing in this. Maybe, just maybe, the universe is actually trying to tell me something. Like, maybe I need to slow down. Maybe this is not a moment where I have to spend a lot of money and chasing experiences and, like trying to build a fake momentum in order for me to feel alive. Maybe I should just accept my current situation and live with what I have, and I'll be happy. And when I did my calculations and I found out that actually the savings that I have are perfect with this amount of time, I was just amazed. I felt peace. Oh my God. I felt I was so peaceful. I was so happy. I was relieved because it turns out that actually all those things that I wanted to do, I didn't really, really want it to do. It was my ego. It was my ego trying to convince me that if I go to this trip or if I buy this purse or if I buy this new iPhone, I'll be happy, I'll be better, I'll be, like loving myself, etc. Well, that was a trick. That was absolutely a trick because now when I cannot do all those things, like I actually feel content and I feel so happy. And with that amount of money that I have, that I have to spend like every month with my bills and all that stuff, I feel so good. I'm like, yay, I can do a lot of things with this amount of money. And the funny part is, if you asked me like a week ago, when it comes to the amount of money, is it like sufficient? I'll be like, oh no, not at all. I cannot. I need so much. I need this and this and this and this. I'm like, no, it's two different people. I am just amazed. And I know for a fact these shifts do not happen like from today to yesterday. Like I mean, it's actually step by step things. Like it's so small, it's so subtle that I don't even notice it, and then boom, there is something that happens where it shows the shift, where it shows the transformation, and where it shows the results of my work. And it makes me so proud because now I feel so happy. I feel proud of myself because I can shift my perspective. I can see things on different lights and I can see the good in everything. And when I see that I have a frozen account, I do have my money, but I cannot touch it until the end of my year. Well, I see it in a very, very exciting and good thing. I'm like, yay, well, it means like my money will be accumulated and I will have like more money saved, and that's awesome. And I have money like there in my account. Well, it's my money. It's not going anywhere, but I'm gonna use it until like next year. That's awesome. And at the same time, I do have like some savings I can use. I can thrive with it. Maybe I could not buy the last iPhone or like the last, I don't know, like perfume or like makeup, like go on that trip or like buy the last outfits on Zara. That's okay, but I can still be happy. And that was just amazing to experience. I feel so calm. I feel so happy. I feel so good because I think now somehow like the universe is trying to tell me, self-love is not just about spending money on yourself or buying stuff on yourself. Self-love is actually how you treat yourself internally, how you talk to yourself, how you hug yourself, how you respect yourself, and how you view yourself. So maybe this is a period of time where I have to stay back, like, and focus more on my internal growth and glow and not the external environment. So maybe like my external environment will look like so dull, like boring for people, whatever, like I have nothing, but I'm actually building a solid relationship with myself inward, and I am actually also building an amazing new identity. And because I am in the surrender, energy and I am more relaxed, that makes me someone who is open for new opportunities, open for new abundance and wealth, etc. So maybe this is how I am going to get all the things I desire because I am no longer chasing, I am no longer trying to build any new experiences or like trying to buy my happiness. I am actually focusing on my inner peace. So I am so proud of myself to be like mature about everything. I could have like tried harder and like do more, like try more in order to get this fixed and have my money back before even the next like the next year. But I was like, you know what? I think there's a blessing in here. I think this is meant to happen. This is actually a good thing for me. So I am not going to force anything. I am going to go with the flow, accept my current situation, and be happy with what I have. Maybe I'm going to learn a lot of things about this with this. Maybe I'm going to grow even more. Maybe I'm going to love myself even more, and it's going to be solid basis, not fake love, not buying stuff for myself to fake loving myself. I will actually love myself with actual respect and actions toward myself. That involves self love, like hugging myself, talking to myself in a very good way, saying positive affirmations to myself, reminding myself how amazing I am, and also building a safe place within myself. Like, even if anything happens, I would be so solid, so confident in myself that nothing will actually reach me. And that's what matters. And I think that's like the main purpose of having a very solid relationship with myself. So I'm very glad of what happened. I really think this is disguised as a blessing. And I love the fact that I have the courage to reflect on everything and pause and, like try to see things in different way and not just focus on one perspective and just, stick to it and try to break things in order to get what I want. I was like, let's pivot. Let's see it in a different way. Maybe this is good for me. Maybe this is like an opportunity for growth for me. And actually when I thought like that, I felt relieved and happy. I'm so excited. I think I sound excited because I talk like loud and too much, but I think this is a really good thing for me. And I believe strongly that amazing things are happening for me at the moment because I am no longer chasing, I am relaxed. I don't need to go on vacation to prove myself. I don't need to buy expensive clothes to feel beautiful. I don't need to do this kind of treatment to my face to glow. I don't need to buy the latest phone in order to be, like trendy. I don't need, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need to do anything. I'm perfect the way I am. And I am happy how I think these days. And the other thing I wanted to say, nothing changed. Like I still want the luxurious lifestyle. I still want the amazing clothes. I still want the amazing experiences, the travels, everything. Like this is my core. This is something like my essence. My soul is craving those things, right? That's the lifestyle I desire. Nothing changes. It's just that I am entering another phase where it's calm, where it's more focused on my inner work than actually any changes in my environment. And I think that's beautiful because when you do the inner work, when you focus on the inside of you, like your peace and your, like what I'm doing, changing my identity and my core beliefs, etc. Obviously, the outer world, like environment, will change tremendously. Like the changes will happen. So I do believe this is another step towards my goals, and I'm actually going in the right direction. And you can feel it when you go in the right direction. You can feel that's the case. Like like your inner self is talking to you every single day. And when it's something that is not aligned with what you want, what you believe, you will feel it. But sometimes we human just ignore those things. and we should not ignore it. We should actually focus on that more and more. So I am actually happy that I can see all this, and I am also happy that I am entering a new phase of self development and growth. And I feel really calm and peaceful and strong as well because I proved to myself that I am not, how can I say that? Like, I am actually not attached to materialistic things. Like, I love materials, don't get me wrong, but I am not attached to it. Like, I am not gonna die if I don't have the materialistic things, but I still love it. So, when it's that case, well, things will come to me easily because I am not want them from like a perspective of lack, but I am feeling full and more things will come to me. That's how I see it, and actually that's exactly what it is. So I am excited of what can happen. A lot of things can happen from here to the end of the year. Maybe like an amazing man will enter and provide for me. You never know, right? Maybe like I will have another stream of income that just came of out of nowhere, and maybe I will have gifts and people taking care of me. So I am excited. I am open to everything that can come my way, that can elevate my experience, that can make my life easier, and that can make me happy and have exciting reality. So yeah, that's what happened, and I am happy to share all this with you guys. Thank you for listening, and talk to you soon. You can guys subscribe. I don't know how even to say that. I am not going to edit that part. So if you want to subscribe, like, or whatever, you are welcome to. So have a great day, everyone. Bye.